Hello everybody, today is March 13th, 2020. The time is 6:28 p.m. I'm at the Canal Street subway station and I'm going to walk in Manhattan today, this evening. Mayor de Blasio declared a state of emergency for New York City yesterday. So we'll see what's going on in the streets of Manhattan. When I'm in the subway, it definitely feels like things are a little more tense than usual. People look at you strange, they keep their distance. It's less crowded than normal. It's definitely less crowded right now, and it's Friday night too. People should be going out right now, going out to eat, going to all the restaurants, but let's see if that's even going to be happening today. I'm going to be walking to all these attractions and places where I expect a lot of people gathered, so let's see what's going on. All right, here's Chinatown. This morning, the trains were nearly empty in rush hour. Here's Canal Street. Let's go up Bowery. I think Bowery may be a good choice to walk up. Bowery, we'll check out the East Village, all those trendy places and restaurants in the East Village. We'll see what's going on there. And if I have time, I'll walk all the way up to Midtown, check out some popular spots like the MoMA and Times Square and Broadway shows. Let's see. There's a large crowd gathered here on the corner. Thank you, Trish Guthrie. You loved my video of the Edge. I love that tourist attraction. It's, in my opinion, the best observation deck out of the four that I went. Only because of the photo opportunities and the unique angles you can get while at the Edge. Yes, you do have to get a ticket to the Edge. Pina 43V3R is asking. It's $36 for the ticket, and you can get a $2 discount on the ticket if you're a New York City resident. DT UK is saying the Edge is temporarily closed. I didn't hear that yet, but I did hear that a lot of the top cultural attractions like the Met, the MoMA, Broadway shows, they're all closed. It is closed, Josiano. Wow, that was quick, and it just opened too. I am so lucky that I was able to go up there then when it opened, because you may not get another chance to go up there for a while. Stormzy, I'm not wearing a mask right now. I feel completely fine and healthy. Usually there should be a lot of traffic here for the cars to go to the Holland Tunnel, but I'm seeing even a lot less car traffic than normal. Here's Tiger Sugar. Tiger Sugar has a good amount of people inside. Yeah, Pinky Snacks, Chinese restaurants, they usually close around this time anyway. Here's Mott Street. Yeah, Alpha Centauri. I heard from people that the E train was pretty empty during rush hour too. Sometimes the E train, when it goes past the Port Authority bus terminal, it gets packed with people. And today, I heard from others that there's barely any other people on the train. Yeah, Scylla is saying the A train was empty and so was the F. So was the N train this morning also. Usually during rush hour, those trains are packed, and I was even able to get a seat today. That's like incredibly rare during rush hour. It did get warm out. I think the weather's in the 60s now. In the morning there was a heavy rain, but now it's, it looks pretty nice to me. So it's this kind of weather that brings people out to the restaurants and all the social groups. So let's see what's happening to those areas. Right now it's 67 Fahrenheit. In Celsius, that is 18. Sharon's been binge watching my videos now. That's good to hear. Here's Bowery and Canal Street. The entrance to the Manhattan Bridge is over there. I do see a lot more people on the streets walking around and riding bikes rather than taking public transportation. That's just from my observations. Harj, I'm just gonna check out some of the hot spots for nightlife on Friday night. Let's just see if they're as hot as usual, or if the New York City state of emergency declaration pushed many people to stay home today, or not. We'll see. I do know that the grocery stores, they're very busy. Hey look, plastic bag stuck under the bus. That's a tight turn. Alright, I guess I'll go if no one else is going straight. Hard, you can buy hand sanitizer in New York. Well, look at these Chinatown restaurants. They're still open. Here's New Hong Wong. It's still open. I saw about like 3 or 4 tables filled in that restaurant out of a total of about 10 or so. It's a good amount of traffic on Bowery. V. Kendrick, I'm on Bowery. I'm just about to pass Grand Street. A survivalist cyclist in Vancouver is asking me what I use to stream and record my cycling videos. I use a GoPro Hero 8 now on the helmet mount, vented helmet strap mount. And I got a super chat from Sharon Fisher with $5. Thank you. I'll keep it up. Thank you, Stephanie, for subscribing to my channel. I think it's important to go out right now just to document all of this also while this is going on. Because how many times is New York City going to declare a state of emergency? I want to see what's going on in this city. Are people afraid of it? Are they still going out? This isn't the only historical thing I've captured on video also. I also caught the green sky in Astoria. This was last year around Christmas time. And I also caught the 42nd Street blackout. That was in August of last year. That one spanned for like 30 something blocks to 72nd Street. That one was on video too. And then there was also a helicopter crash I filmed. Jack is asking, anybody don't have to go to work in NYC? Well, there's some people who can telecommute to work, and those people I assume the companies have offered the options already. And then there's other people too who need to be at work no matter what. Like, those are the people who are like in certain industries that are labor intensive. You know, you can telecommute for like a finance job, but you can't telecommute for a restaurant job or a haircutting job, right? Or laundry. How can you work from home for that, you know? And then another thing too, this travel ban, it hurts a lot of New York City tourism too. I've already got several messages from people saying they canceled their trips to New York and they were thinking of coming but now changing their plans. Here's Ken Mayer Street and Bowery. Let's go. Let's see what's going on here next to Soho. Here we have the Supreme store. The Supreme store usually has a line down the block. Look at this, no line at all for the Supreme store. Oh my gosh. This is something I haven't seen in a long time. Here's the Supreme store. Pinky Snack saying there was a line yesterday and now Supreme has no line. There's only lines when new stuff drops. Okay. I don't normally shop at Supreme, so I wouldn't know, but there's no line today. Polar Z-Par Supreme was down the block. I just passed it. All right, folks, across the street, we have the new museum. The new museum. Interesting conversation back there. But anyway, across the street from me is the new museum. Normally it's open late on Fridays, but look at this, completely shuttered. No one's going up to the new museum today. I didn't really understand what they were talking about either, but I just minded my own business and kept walking. Just a random street conversation / argument. Cafe Logos. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but I just want to be on a mission today in order to record all of this and stream all of this in case something does happen. Then I have some, evidence of what life used to be like. But today I'm walking. That's all I'm concentrating on now. Here I am at Houston Street and Bowery. I'm gonna check out St. Mark's Place soon. See where all the people went. Murky, luckily no one has been racist towards me. since the thing started. But I do recognize that people are a little more tense and afraid than usual. When you go onto the subway or in a crowded place, people kind of like look at you weird or try to keep their distance. But the atmosphere of New York has definitely changed. It's been very tense. And I'm just being honest. All right, we have some outdoor seating here. At least there's some people here dining out at Slate's. There's about none of the tables inside are filled. It's only the outside tables that were filled in that restaurant. That's my plan. I do plan to go up to Times Square on this walk as well. But you know, things could change. Well, there's some people here at Saxon and Parole. Check out Think Coffee, importers and roasters. It's about 2 tables there filled up. Yes, sir, 5075 with a super sticker. I'm amazing. Thank you. Thank you for the $20 Canadian. I appreciate it. I did not pass a CVS yet. But what I will do is cross the street. Well, Ginger and Ginger is not clickbait because that's what exactly happened. This restaurant seems full. There's a lot of people here. POV HFR is saying, how is this compared to September 11? Well, there was different back then. Here it's kind of like everybody's afraid of everybody else and things are kind of like tense on public transportation. 9/11 was kind of like all the New Yorkers got together and tried to get past it. So it's a different kind of mood. The time is now 6:53 p.m. Christopher, I did not have to buy hand sanitizer yet. I still have plenty, but there still is around. Prices have gone up a little bit, but it isn't like too dramatic. Tone, I was also in high school when that happened. Jonathan saying no masks everywhere. Well, that completely changed when I went down to 8th Avenue in Brooklyn, Chinatown. And about, I'd say 20% to about a third of the people there were wearing masks. I'm actually going to work on that video tonight and upload it pretty soon. It's completely drastic how the mindset of the people who live there is different than the rest of the city, because there's so many people wearing masks there, and over here it's kind of like you see them once in a while. See, these people out enjoying life. Joseph Wilder with $10. Thank you. Thank you. See? Oh, you want to get in? All right. What's up, dude?
What's up?
All right. You see these skateboarders here out enjoying life. There's nothing stopping these people, right? I know. Everything's fine here.
No, we're dying.
Yeah. All right, let's see what's going on with Cooper Union here. I got a super chat from Tanner Ronbam with Australian $1.99. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it. All right, the density of the population is getting more crowded now. Or I should say it's just getting more crowded now. I need to go to 8th Street and St. Mark's Place. Here it's usually packed on Friday night. Let's see what's going on now. There's usually lines outside the Japanese restaurants. Will I show the Black Cube sculpture? I'll go there. I'm gonna walk a block or two into St. Mark's Place just to see what's going on. All right. All right, this circle of people are having fun. They're laughing. So. All right, let's check out St. Mark's Place. This is the trendy spot for young people to go out and eat dinner. Let's see if there's still lines for the Japanese restaurants and all the trendy restaurants here. It's also famous because you have a lot of the rock influence here. Led Zeppelin had their album cover for Physical Graffiti. No line here for Yakitori Taisho. Spot dessert bar. Like 3 tables filled in Spot dessert bar. Here's a restaurant which always has people outside. Old Taisho. No line for Old Thai show. Wow, a lot of people are staying home right now. It should be packed. Udon West, it's like only a small group of people in there. It's freaky. Here's the other spot dirt bar. It's like I can see from outside it's empty here. This store is closed. I know, it is strange. Very strange. And then over here, there's usually people sitting on the stairs here all the time. Let's cross the street. Let's check out the other places across the street. Here we have Elite Jewelry and Piercing. No one's in there. The wine store, I see one customer in there. There's actually a lot of people here, but it doesn't seem that too many people are dining out at the restaurants. But let's go over to the Astor Place Cube now. And also walk by the NoHo area. But restaurants are suffering. Let's take a walk down to Washington Square Park, NYU. Well, that taxi had a weird sounding horn. Zane 1981 is asking if I went to the Edge at Hudson Yards yet. Yes, I went there on opening day. I have 3 videos from my visit there. Yeah, today's Friday night. It's close to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Frogster, I did hear about that, the subway cancellation, but I actually heard it was a reduction in service over a complete cancellation. But here's the Astor Place Cube. And someone mentioned about Kmart. Kmart is there across the street. Let's head over to NYU now and Washington Square Park, because when I went there on I think it was Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. There were plenty of people outside in Washington Square Park. Leif Erikson is saying, did you know they cleaned the subway cars? When I was there, they needed it. Well, let me tell you something a little about that. On my commute this morning, I saw human feces on the subway seat. So they're not doing that great of a job cleaning the subway cars. And I exclaimed to like a fellow passenger that was like, you know, that's the last thing I want to see on the subway car is to see human feces. I mean, it wasn't a lot. It was like a smudge of human feces there, but disgusting. Wayne TCC with $3 saying stay healthy. Oh, definitely. I'm going to stay healthy and not get sick at all. Thank you. All right, let's go to NYU. Here's Broadway. Adam Ryan saying off topic, but in your opinion or chat, when's the best time to visit New York? Well, these recent events have put a damper on that question, or the answer I should say. So it really depends on you. But there's a season for everybody in New York City. We have winter, spring, summer, and fall. You gotta choose the best ones, the best one for you. All right, Waverly Place, NYU. A lot of the college universities have canceled classes, or they move to distance learning or online learning. How far is Times Square? This is near 8th Street, and Times Square is at 42nd Street. Okay, let's go. There's a small handful of people walking around here near the streets of NYU. Tommy Snowy is asking if I live in the city. Yes, I do live in New York City. I'm a native New Yorker and I've always lived here. Well, that dog was a little bit feisty, wasn't he? Or her. Well, there's definitely a lot less people walking around than normal. St. Mark's Place was like a fraction of the business that it should have. Canal Street and Bowery was like the same way. And then the Supreme store, there was like no one lining up for the Supreme store. Let's check out Washington Square Park now. This is the northeast corner of Washington Square Park. Well, there's still some people in Washington Square Park. Granted, I did come here a little bit later in the day, so I don't expect there to be as many people as midday or in the early afternoon. Right now it's 7:11 p.m. Okay, well, Washington Square Park still has a good amount of people here. Whoa. Okay, so this is where all the people are. They're gathered around the fountain. They're having fun, enjoying life. Here's the Washington Square Arch. Yeah, a lot of people here in Washington Square Park. Wow, and even on this side of the park, there's a lot of people. A lot of skateboarders here. Let's watch them for a little bit. All right, so life in Washington Square Park seems normal, so far at least. All right, moment of truth, folks. I'm going to walk through the Washington Square Arch onto 5th Avenue. Let's see how many people are walking around on 5th Avenue. Yeah, we'll see what's going on 5th. Yeah, that's a good point, Cafe Logis. Mentioning about the age of the people, it's mostly young people that are out. I do notice that. More of the young crowd is out rather than the middle-aged and elderly. And I rarely see children out. Children are not out right now. Do you get bad pollen in NYC? Michael Glenn is asking. Yeah, it can get pretty bad sometimes. A lot of ragweed, a lot of tree pollen. I also get allergies as well, so I hope that my allergies aren't too severe this year, because every time you sneeze or cough, people start looking at you weird. And that's why I also eat bee pollen as well. I find that for me, it helps limit the amount of allergies that I get. But that works for me. I'm not like a medical professional or anything, so. All right, here's 9th Street. This restaurant to the left of me only has 2 people outside. I only saw 2 tables filled in that restaurant next to me. Tomohiro Yanagasawa is asking if I'm going to Union Square. That could be an idea. It's not that far from here. I might as well check out the hot spots in the neighborhood. I'll take 5th Ave up to 14th Street. Yes, I'm very curious about Times Square as well. From my ability, it's not that long of a walk to get there. POV HFR is asking, how do you think it will be in warmer weather, or when things will turn to normal? I can't predict the future, you know. But I just hope that it passes quickly and the world does get back to normal. Adrian, I am going to Union Square. I got a super chat from Pada Melancha and Sage for $1.99. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. What's on my left? This is the First Presbyterian Church on 5th Avenue and 12th Street. Larry, the temperature is 67 degrees Fahrenheit. I think that's around 18 Celsius. John Fang, my favorite neighborhood in New York City is Times Square. That's where I plan to go tonight. Here's the new school. Not sure if that building has closed or if they told everyone to take online classes or something. Here's Greenwich Social, 5th Avenue. Let's look in here. Whoa. No one is in there. Nobody. That is scary. Here we have 2 people in the whole store. Kiwi Z News with NZ $25.99. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. What is going on? All right, here's 14th Street. I'm not really sure what happened there. It was just some like people screaming. Seemed like it might have been some like kids who noticed the live stream and just wanted to like shout at the top of their lungs just to like make a fool of themselves. But I could be wrong. I didn't really notice them when I was walking past, so. All right, folks, CVS Pharmacy. Open 24 hours. Jonathan, I don't want to go streaming inside Whole Foods because I know they're going to be very strict with their photography policy. Also CVS. But what I can do is look at it from the outside. Let's look. Because this is public property, you know. I don't really see too many people in CVS right now. This is on 14th Street and 5th Ave. No, it's open. It's open 24 hours. But not many people are in CVS right now. My profession is being an awesome person and inspiring positivity in the world. That is my profession and I love it. Okay, Taco Bell, let's see. Anybody in Taco Bell? One table in that huge store, and then there's a couple of people by the window. There's definitely a lot less people out than usual, eating out. Okay, here we go. Union Square, 14th Street, Union Square. Foot Locker. Okay, University Place and 14th Street. Here we go. I'm gonna walk past Whole Foods. Let's see what's going on at Whole Foods. There's also another supermarket across the street. I think it's called the Food Emporium. I'll go check out what's going on the outside as well. All right, is there a run on Whole Foods Market? Let's take a look. Whole Foods Market, anything. Wow, Whole Foods is busy. It is busy in Whole Foods. Here be bar with $5 saying buy a slice or two on me. I'm doing amazing work. Awesome, man. Thank you. Whole Foods. Well, you can't really see anything in the entrance, but the checkout is packed. It is packed inside Whole Foods. All right, so where I'm gonna go now is over here and across the street. Well, actually I'll go over here first because I want to check out the entrance of Best Buy and then go over to the other side where the Food Emporium is. There's also some other restaurants there too, like Starbucks and Panera Bread. So we'll see how busy they are. Let's see here, we got Nordstrom Rack and Duane Reade. Duane Reade, let's see. Duane Reade's a local pharmacy. Anybody in Duane Reade? No, not really. It's Duane Reade. Oh yeah, that's right, I should check out Trader Joe's. I'll do that, I'll go down to Trader Joe's, come back around. Good idea. All right, Best Buy. Is anyone buying electronics now? Okay, I got a $5 super chat from Chris Barrett. Say, good, get a Starbucks, keep up the great work. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, Walgreens, another pharmacy. Let's check it out. Good amount of people in Walgreens. There's also a NYPD officer stationed by the entrance. Yeah, I did a collab with Here Be Bar. It's going to be premiering on Sunday. So if you'd like to check that out, be sure to subscribe to Here Be Bar's channel because it's going to be awesome. Nisha, I do plan to go to Times Square. But right now I have to check out Union Square area right now because this is where a lot of the supermarkets are and the restaurants. We gotta do the loop-the-loop around the scaffolding as normal. Nothing's changed in that sense for New York City. I know DK UK, I knew a lot of people were gonna watch because it is a news breaking topic right now, what's happening in recent events. I'm not gonna say the word because if I do, then YouTube is gonna be risking a demonetization. But I will allude to it and the atmosphere around New York City, and we'll try to keep the chat positive. All right, Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's wine shop. Here's the wine shop at Trader Joe's. Wow, why are so many people buying wine? Julie Lukes with $9.99 saying, "We love you, stay safe." Thank you. Appreciate the $9.99. Thank you so much. I guess people want to buy wine now because they'll be socializing at home. They're not going out to the restaurants, so they're here buying wine at Trader Joe's so they can spend it at home. But here's Trader Joe's. It's good this Trader Joe's has an open window. We can see what's going on inside. I want to see the line. The line is like on the other side.
There's no line because there's nothing to buy.
Oh, there's nothing to buy in Trader Joe's? Whoa. I just heard from a random person walking on the street that there's nothing to buy. You serious? There's nothing to buy? I'm gonna try to zoom in as much as I can to see the products they have for sale. Well, they do have some stuff in stock, but it's like, whoa, what is that section? That section is like out of whatever they have. Is that like bread or something? That lady's like looking at that aisle, those shelves. Whoa, there's nothing on those shelves, folks. Whoa.
Sounds reasonable.
Okay. So, there's a run on Trader Joe's. Here we got Joe's Pizza, the other Joe's, but this Joe's is packed. Joe's Pizza is busy. 5-burger express, only one person inside. This restaurant has a good amount of people in here. 5-napkin burger. All right, I'm gonna make my way back west towards Broadway, and we'll check out the other side of 14th Street and Union Square. Iron Clea says I should walk through Washington Square Park. I was just there I'd say about 20 minutes ago. All right, here we go. The street of scaffolding. Best view of New York ever. How long did it take me to eat a whole clove of garlic? Not long at all. A few seconds. But garlic has a lot of benefits for the body. It's healthy for you, it's spicy, so you can get woken up in the morning if you eat a raw clove of garlic. So that's one of the benefits of eating garlic early in the morning. But if a whole clove of garlic is too strong for you, I started by cutting it up and then putting it in smaller pieces. So you can always do it that way. Okay, here is the first fast food restaurant. I am going to look in the window on this side of 14th Street. It's Chipotle Mexican Grill. Let's see how packed Chipotle is. Chipotle Mexican Grill. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 tables there filled. All right, Chipotle is doing good. Chipotle Mexican Grill is pretty busy right now. Here's another restaurant called Sticky's. There's one person in there, one customer. And here is the Food Emporium supermarket. Another supermarket. Let's see what we can see from the outside window shop. All right, it seems not that crowded in this supermarket. Yankee Blue of $5. Wow, how empty. I'm going towards Times Square. Yes, I am. I'm going there right after this. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna round the corner here, walk through Union Square. Here's the Mount Sinai Downtown Urgent Care Center. No appointments necessary. If you're sick, you can come here to the Urgent Care Center at Mount Sinai. Panera Bread. No customers waiting in line right now. Starbucks coffee. Starbucks. Anyone in Starbucks? One customer, empty coffee tables. Nobody in Starbucks. I got 2 super chats, one from Yvan Sanchez with 2 PEN from Peru. Thank you. And also Donnie's Boutique with $9.99 saying I was going to be in New York City for the first time on the 24th, but because going to cancel the trip and Airbnb, I'm sad. Here's a little something for a slice of pizza for me. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. And I'm sorry you had to cancel your trip because of all these recent events. But I hope that it does pass by quickly and things will get back to normal. Yeah, Trader Joe's wine store was very busy. Definitely definitely more busy than the actual Trader Joe's. Ryan Rigsby saying hi from Alaska. I should visit sometime. Oh, thank you. I'm definitely thinking of going to Alaska. It's a good place to go, especially to see all the northern lights. Okay, we're crossing the street here. Cross the street again. Union Square is quiet right now. Here's Sephora. Sephora is like empty. No one's shopping in Sephora. And this is Friday night. Friday night, people should be out. Barnes and Noble. Oh my goodness, Barnes and Noble. This is like the flagship bookstore in New York City, Manhattan, and there's no one inside Barnes and Noble. Wow. Nobody's inside Barnes and Noble. Walter D. Frankenfurter with €5 saying greetings from Frankfurt, Germany. Thank you. I appreciate the super chat. All right, here's Broadway. Let's go up Broadway now. I'm about to hit the Flatiron district. Let's see what's going on around there. Baking with Shannon saying how many more videos in Taiwan. I have Taiwan videos scheduled until at least March 28th, I believe. But I still got plenty of Taiwan content. I would dare say that the Taiwan content that I have left to post is some of the best to come. And I did save the best for the last of my trip there and on my stay. And I do know that those Taiwan videos don't get as many views as my other ones, but I am hopeful that they'll get more views in the long term because they're very good experiences and a very good trip. And I got a $2 super chat from Joseph Weiler saying come to Seattle. I'll think about coming to Seattle. Well, also, those Taiwan videos, Taiwan doesn't really get searched up as much as New York City does. So that just shows me that people watch me for my content and not because of me as the vlogger or the person. So all right, here's 19th Street.
I said, guys, you're high risk. You had lung cancer 3 times, and you're over 70. Yeah.
Yeah, New York City generates the most interest, especially now at this time. People want to see what's going on in Manhattan. And I want to know what's going on in Manhattan myself too. Because I want to see how people interact now during this time. If the restaurants are packed, if stores are selling out. Here's Equinox Gym. I don't see anyone using that exercise equipment in the back room there. Yeah, Shannon, I still have hope for the long term that those videos will do well. My New York City walking videos didn't get noticed until after I started doing them for a while, so. Daniel Low Sub with RON $10 saying hi from Romania, stay healthy, love your raw videos. Thank you. I appreciate your support. Okay, here we go. This is Broadway and 21st Street. I'm coming up on the Flatiron Building. The Flatiron Building is on my left side here, coming up in the next street. Empire State Building is lit up. I don't know what's going on with the observatory, but I do know that major cultural attractions are currently closed, especially all the Broadway shows and museums. Juanita Flores with $5. Thank you. I'll keep it up for sure. I'll keep it up for you. Thank you. All right, here's the Flatiron Building, originally called the Fuller Building. On Burrito Sands saying the observatory at Hudson Yards is closed, so I assume the Empire State Buildings is closed as well. Yeah, if that's the case, I am so grateful that I was able to visit those observatories before they all closed down. That's like the perfect timing for me to get all those observatories done. You could watch those videos over and over if you haven't been to them. Especially the 360 videos that I did at the observatories, because you can watch those 360 videos 100 times and get a different video every single time. You can pan them all up and down and all around. So in that sense, the observatories are never closed because they live on through my videos. And that's what I do as a YouTuber, to record new. Had a little bit of buffering there, but seems I'm back right now. Okay, folks, I wonder if I should walk up Fifth Avenue or Broadway to the Empire State Building. I think I'll go on Broadway because I do want to visit Herald Square, especially Macy's and around there, to see what's going on. Are people shopping at this time? Granted, it's a little bit late in the evening, but we'll see. Steve Stevens, I use the iPhone 8 Plus for streaming with Verizon. The Verizon Play More Unlimited plan. New York Life Insurance building looking mighty grand right now, as well as the Metropolitan Life Clock Tower. Naomi, I hold my phone up. I don't strap it to myself. Hill Country Kitchen. Let's look at this. There's a sign over here. Wow, they have a sign up. They're closing early from 11 to 3 p.m. So shortened hours for this restaurant. That's why nobody's here. Num Pang Sandwich Shop. Anyone here? There's two tables available. I mean, seated. You know what I'll do too when I get to Herald Square? I'll walk by Koreatown, because Koreatown on Friday night should be packed. Especially the restaurants there like New Wanjo and the 32 Food Court. We will check that out. That's probably like the busiest restaurant place in the Herald Square area, so I'll go there. Brian Sinclair with $1.99 saying, love your videos, greetings. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. Here's 27th Street. I'm about 7 blocks from the Empire State Building and the Herald Square area. Cha-Cha Matcha doesn't seem to be open there. This part of Broadway is normally like this anyway because it's under construction. This is Hotel Alley. But given what's going on recently, opening a hotel at this time or trying to construct a hotel at this time is not going to look good for the tourism industry. I know many people and many friends who operate tourism related businesses, and their traffic has just plummeted because of what's going on. Wow, it's like deserted here. I feel like this isn't even a place I recognize anymore. What is going on here? Yeah, I've hit the ghost town part of Broadway. Yeah, right now it's 7:58 p.m. This isn't even like past midnight. This is the kind of traffic I expect here past midnight, but this is Broadway, folks. This is Broadway and 30th Street, only 4 blocks from Herald Square. Well, all the traffic's also on the other side of the street too. You have people walking over there. Dutch Bite Blogger, there's a lot of scaffolding here because they're building hotels on this area. Where am I making this? This is Broadway and 31st Street. I'm just about to hit Herald Square and Greeley Square. What I'll do first is I'll go to Koreatown first, which is the block between Broadway and 5th Avenue. Because I expect at 8 o'clock at night, Friday night, Koreatown should be packed with people. Yvan Sanchez with PN2 saying hi. Please say hello to my son Adrian. Hi Adrian. How is everything? Thank you for the super chat. Here we go, 32nd Street. Fire trucks coming through. Perfect timing too. Okay folks, let's check out Koreatown. Koreatown should be packed. This is Friday night, the temperature is almost 70 degrees. All right, here we go, Koreatown. Well, we see a lot of people here for dinner. All right, still a good amount of people here, but I've seen this street when the weather gets warm to be like completely packed. You'll have a person like 2 feet in front of you. This is like nothing of what it could be. We'll go and look in some of these restaurants. This restaurant is open, Udon Lab. Udon Lab, how many people are dining inside? Not many at all. Not many at all. Cafe Bene. That table is empty. San Juan Garden. Happy hour is right now, 50% off. How many people here? Wow, Koreatown is like not packed at all. David Toasty with $5 saying, I'm a New York City treasure, thanks and stay safe. Thank you, appreciate your support. Tous les jours. All those tables in the back are empty. Okay. Here's a chicken place, barbecue chicken. I've eaten here before. Does not seem packed in there at all.
So it sequesters them so that they can't go.
All right, here's New Wanjo, which is one of my favorite Korean restaurants in Koreatown. New Wanjo, whoa. It should be packed right now. There's nobody here. Okay, Grace Street. Grace Street is one of the most popular dessert places in Koreatown. Let's take a look. Anybody in Grace Street? Oh, there's a bunch of people in Grace Street. Okay. All right. Seems to be pretty popular right now. So. Bubble tea place. No one's lining up for the bubble tea place. Okay, the Koreatown Food Court, Gallery 32. Let's see. Food Gallery 32. Anybody in here? Okay. There's a good amount of people in there.
Yeah.
5 Cents is another good Korean restaurant. The middle table is not full at all. The side tables, there's some people there. All right, one of my favorite tofu places in New York City, the Bcg Tofu House. All right, there's a good amount of people in there, so that's good to see. Bcg Tofu House is not too hit by the corona. Almost said it. All right, I'm gonna go back up the other way now. Glenn Thomas with A299 saying good work, watch the videos all the time. Thank you, appreciate it. All right, I'm walking up on 5th Avenue now towards the Empire State Building. Panera Bread. Here is the Empire State Building. 102 floors high. I was there at the observatory, but let's see if the observatory is open. Okay. Okay. Empire State Building. Yeah, no, she was having a lot of trouble with the dog. Okay, Empire State Building Observatory is coming up. Here's Chipotle Mexican Grill at the Empire State Building. There's like 4 or 5 people in there. Starbucks coffee at the Empire State Building. Let's see, is the observatory open? All right. Well, that person told me it's open. He said straight down, so the observatory still is open. AT&T. Those employees are just hanging out right now. No one's shopping at AT&T. Empire State Observatory. Okay, folks, Empire State Building is still open for business. So if you want to go visit the Empire State Building, the observatory, or the 86th floor, it's still available. Yeah, NM says that's not the original entrance. The original entrance to the observatory was on 5th Avenue. Now they put it on 34th Street because they put a new exhibit up on the 2nd floor. And they did a great job with that. Yeah, Anthony, you're right. There's a lot less people here than normal. Here's American Eagle Outfitters. Eric just became a member on Patreon. Thank you. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. And Mr. Dawi with CZK50 saying, I love your videos. Do you ever plan a trip to Europe when it's all over? Hello from Czech Republic. Yes, I do plan on it. I hope I can make it there. All right, folks, 34th Street, 6th Avenue, and Broadway. This is where the Macy's building is. Why is this taxi and the crosswalk? David Garnett with 10 pounds. Love your videos. You're doing awesome. Keep doing what you do in this strange time. Thank you. Appreciate all your support. I appreciate it very much. All right, let's look at Macy's.
Sorry, it's just a cool.
Wow, 34th Street is like a fraction of what it should be in terms of pedestrian traffic. All right, I see a lot of people going inside and coming out of Macy's. Hey. Okay, let's go on to Broadway. Continue on the Broadway to Times Square. Let's see what's going on in these times at Times Square. I should go to 7th Ave. I could. Let's go to 7th Ave. Good suggestion. Let's go over the 7th Ave, walk up 7th Ave to Times Square.
나는 베트남 말할 수 없잖아.
I'm walking quickly past all these people because they're taking up the entire sidewalk. Okay, 99-cent pizza place. What's going on here? Wow, there's only one person in the 99 cents pizza place. And those 99 cents pizza places, they depend on volume. They need people constantly to make up their margins. It's already hurting a lot of the restaurants and the businesses. All right, 7th Ave, let's go. Let's go on the other side of the street. Then I can catch the crowd going to Penn Station. I can get a gauge of how many people are going to Penn Station. A lot of these people here are commuters. They go to the train station to take the trains. Susan Toasty with $5 saying thank you for taking on the walks. I'm the coolest. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. All right, this is like the busiest section of Manhattan that I've walked past so far. So there's still a good crowd of people on 7th Avenue. And there's still a lot of cars here too. And that section of Broadway between 34th and 42nd doesn't really have that much. Most of the action's on 7th Ave. Olivia Parker with $2. Thank you for awesome videos. I appreciate it. You're welcome. Thank you. Okay. Magpie 2019 saying hi to, wants me to say hello to Carol Sebastian. Thank you. All right. Hi, Carol Sebastian. You're welcome. Thank you for the super chat. Charles asking if I'll be slam dunking any coconuts anytime soon. No, I don't think I could do that. Bryce and Anna with $2.99 saying thank you. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was a little cool with the coconut. I missed the opening of that garbage can, so I'll have to try better next time. Okay. Here we go, folks. I can see it now. Times Square. Sarah Funk is saying hi. Hi, Sarah. Was out early today and noticed less crowds, but over than that felt normal. Yeah, there's a lot less crowds than normal, but I can still feel like people are very tense. They don't want to like stay away from you, and they don't want to get coughed on, and that's what's scary. But I do notice a lot of the popular restaurant spots, they should be full right now. And right now they're a fraction of the traffic that they should be getting. Like St. Mark's Place is like empty. Carol Nakamura with $5. Thank you. Appreciate your support. It's so nice. Trying to get around them, but it's hard when the scaffolding there is so narrow. All right, folks, here I am, 42nd Street, Times Square. Well, there's technically 41st Street, but it's still Times Square area. Okay, will Times Square be packed? Will it be empty? I don't know. Textman81 saying, buy a scratch-off lottery ticket with this, turn into 1,000. I'll try. I haven't had much luck with scratch-off tickets, but thank you for the super chat. You're so nice. All right, folks, here's 42nd Street proper. Has the times changed in Times Square? Or is it life as normal? All right, there's still some tourists here taking pictures.
Walgreens.
You know what? Let's go over to Walgreens. Check it out. But folks, before I cross the street, I want to do one thing. And this is what I'm going to do to the virus if it is a real thing. And prepare for it. Let's kick that thing's ass. Mr. Dory with CZK50 saying, once again, I support you for your great New York videos. Are you better than I buying bull? Am I going to Central Park? No. I'm not going to Central Park. What's all? Yes, we can fight this. Jeremy Buxton with $9.99. Love your videos. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. Whoa, we got some videographers here. Wow. I guess they're interested also. All right, here's Times Square. Wow, Times Square is empty right now. There's like a very, very few amount of people here compared to what it normally is. Wow. No one's here in Times Square. There should be like at least 3 times the amount of people there are right now. Wow. All right, we gotta kick some more ass. Ha! I'll only get it if I touch my face, right? I gotta charge up my attacks. Okay, let's do this. Hadouken! Shoryuken! All right, here we go. Let's go. This is a Hard Rock Cafe, and Times Square is like empty now. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Gotta show what's boss, right? Inspire positivity and we'll overcome this thing. Chris Barrett with $5 saying hi to good friends Travin, Ashley, and Cooper Allen in Sapagnaw, Texas. We are UPS drivers. Okay. Thank you for all the work you do too. It must be so hard to move all the packages around and the mail, but good work. Wow. It's not that many people at all. All right, I got a new attack. It's called Get Over Here. Paul B, $2, saying please say hi to Tina. Hello, Tina. Thank you so much. Yeah, I should have some new weapons, right, to fight this thing. Wow. There's a fraction of the amount of people here. Nobody at all. Yeah, for me it may not be a lot of people, but I'm here all the time and I can tell you that the crowds are a fraction of what it should be at this time. Oh look, there's like a big panda there. I should get out my nunchucks, right? I don't know how to do that. I should go. All right, here we go. Times Square. I'm gonna avoid most of these costume characters because I already know what's going on. Transformer, Panda. No, thank you. All right. Okay, everyone, I gotta get a selfie in because who knows what's gonna happen tomorrow, right? This may be the last selfie that I take in Times Square, or I don't know what's gonna happen, but we'll see. Times Square may never be the same again. We will see. Okay, let's go up. We're going up to the top of these stairs. Good crowd here at the Times Square steps. I won't go all the way up, it's very crowded there. But I'll stay here. All right, let's go. I always have my moment here in Times Square. I do have one more place I want to visit before I sign this stream off, and that is Rockefeller Center. That will be the last place I'm going to visit. But Rockefeller Center is only about 2 blocks from here. Long blocks though. Someone wanted me to charge up my attack, so that's what I did. And I got a super chat. I got €5 from John. Situation in Europe is looking grim every day. Please learn from mistakes and avoid crowd. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that advice. I channel my inner Bruce Lee. Dunkin' Donuts is here.
Sube aquí y ahora yo subí hacia allá.
Okay, let's go. I already see 6th Ave. I'm going to Rockefeller Center, which is a few blocks away from here. I'd like to see the tourist attractions. Am I gonna go on the subway? Good idea. Let's take a look. I have an unlimited Metro card, so we can live stream in the subway for a little bit. Let's do this. Subway. Smells like New York City subway down here. This is how you do it, walking speed. Let's go to the downtown platform. What happened there? They dropped a thing of plastic. Let's go here so I can see both sides. By the way, folks, I have to tell you something. Litter stops here. He didn't pick up after himself. Disinfect my hands. Of course I am. Are there any four-legged creatures down here? I don't see any four-legged creatures. None at all. Lynn Snow at $4.99. I'm the best. Thank you for making me laugh. You're welcome. I'm glad I can. Any on this side? No, I don't see any. I think even the four-legged creatures are afraid to come out and get sick. All right, let's go. These people, man. Yep. No, I swiped in the other side of it. It won't work. Yes, I do pick it off the ground. I won't fear anything unless I touch my face, but just wash your hands, you'll be fine. It's not like the end of the world. Oh my gosh, I just touched something on the ground. Oh my gosh. It's nothing to fear, dude. Just wash your hands or use sanitizer. Okay, Radio City Music Hall, NBC Studios. The Tonight Show. All right, here we go.
We have to really
Right turn. Will I have Rockefeller Center all to myself tonight? I do not know. Alyssa Holfelt saying any major NYC attraction shut down. Yes, the major cultural attractions did. The Met Museum, the MoMA, all those are closed down. The Edge at Hudson Yards is closed. Jurion Boschman with €229 saying please say hi to Susie in New York. Hi Susie. Thank you for the super chat. All right, here we go. Rockefeller Plaza.
Honey, when I get back to me, I'll talk to you.
There's only like 10 people here, I'd say at the most. Maybe a little more than that. But wow, there's like nobody here. Wow. All right, folks. I'm gonna end the stream here. Here's 30 Rockefeller Center. Top of the rock is all the way at the top there. It was formerly known as the GE building, but now it's the Comcast building. And I'll see you all later. If you enjoy this walk through New York City during the state of emergency, I certainly learned a lot. What's going on in the city, what restaurants are busy, what's being avoided, what's still packed. Times Square still has a lot of people. Trader Joe's, everyone's flocking Trader Joe's. But I'll see you all next time. Take care, everybody. And my camera just died at the right moment. Bye-bye.